FIU. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the game a little bit. We are going to take phone calls. Welcome anybody over from Alonzo's stream. I think he was just wrapping up. And I noticed some people here that were over there. I checked in right at the end, right before I went live. Do you seem like a cool dude? You do, Keldon. You seem like a great guy. Fantastic guy. Oh, we're going to get into score predictions. We're going to get into it. So, you guys already know Miami versus FIU tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time at Marlins Park. That's something I want to talk about. How y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about playing where the Orange Bowl once stood? Here's what I want to know. A lot of the media is playing it up as a defend the Orange Bowl type scenario. But is that really like it's the Orange Bowl once stood there, but it's not. It's Marlins Park now, right? So can you really play it off as that though? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm curious what you guys think.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
We taking the W, let's go, and got a new recruit today.
We sure did, and we'll talk about it, Austin Cruz. Thank you for the 5, man. Still always hallowed grounds. Yeah, it's just it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how it's pushed as that so much for me. And you guys can have your own opinion. It's no problem. You don't have to agree. Austin Cruz, I'll get you up there for top dono. Appreciate it, man. It don't matter because we going to beat that booty. Woo! My opinion? Listen, I told you guys in the preview video. Listen. Go ahead and get upset. Baseball stadiums are for baseball, not football. I'm just saying. Let's go ahead and do this. I wasn't going to go ahead and skip to this part. I wanted to take a look. The credit to Miami Hurricanes on Inside the U. Check them out. I'll link their channel down in the description. This isn't my video. Here is just a quick preview. I'm sure you guys have already seen it, right?
You play a football game there, give you an idea.
Here's what I don't... Look at this. Look, I know people have already complained about it. I know. But, like, look at the goalpost. You got... Realistically, how much room is right here between there and the back of the end zone? A foot? It's kind of hard to judge, right? Just by looking at this. But baseball fields, stadiums are for baseball, not football.
Sections around the stadium, give you an idea. Maybe you're
right. We're gonna have
trying to decide where to sit.
Dirt everywhere.
Here's the 50-yard line where the FIU sideline will be. The stadium.
Nah, like I don't know. I ain't about that. I mean, it is what it is. I'm still prepared for us to kick their booty up and down the field all night long. But I don't like playing at Marlins Park. Just me. I think it looks horrible. I think it's a bad idea for multiple reasons, safety-wise, other things. I don't like it. So let's come on over to, real quick, we will get to phone calls. Don't worry. Let's take a quick look at Coop's weather report for the game. 7 p.m. kickoff. We're looking at 75 cloudy, 5% chance of rain all night long. So... beautiful night for some football. Look how far the seats are from the field. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it, man. Oh, some people were having some fun with Uncle Lou. Oh, Uncle Lou's bringing up the brawl. I got you. Maybe we'll watch it later. Let's take a look at the stats here real quick, too. Of course, we all know coming into this, Miami is a heavy favorite, coming in 6-4 into this game on a 3-game win streak. FIU 5-5, fighting for a bowl game, lost 2 of the last 3. Utah Kane, what's up? Crip. Robert, it's good to see you, man. I love looking for the little wave. I love it. Hurricane Logan's jacked up on some wisdom teeth meds. This is going to be fun if he wants to call in. I don't know. I probably shouldn't make him talk if he had his wisdom teeth out. That's probably not a good idea. If you look at these guys on paper, stat-wise, Average points per game, Miami 29, FIU 26. I'm just going to be honest with you before we even go through this. They look similar stat-wise when you look at these specific stats right here. Total yards, 387. FIU, 383. Yards allowed, 310, 385. My big thing here is the level of competition that FIU plays. Right? I mean, we're talking about a Conference USA team. A Conference USA team. Is anybody here... Okay, never underestimate your opponent. We talk about it all the time. Never underestimate your opponent. Anybody can beat anybody any given day. But is anybody realistically that worried about FIU? Because what I'm also seeing people play it up as... What's going on, Taz? Is Butch Davis. But Butch Davis, we barely beat CMU. You're right. You're right. We did barely beat CMU. And I'm not underestimating the opponent, but I'm saying there's no reason why we shouldn't beat these guys by 40-plus points. 35-plus points, somewhere around in there. No reason why we should not beat them by that much. Just because they have Butch Davis does not mean that they're going to roll up and give Miami a hard time. That's all I'm saying.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Oh, boy.
Honestly, the U has struggled ever since FIU whipped them in that brawl.
Uncle Lou, I'll get you up there for top donation. What do y'all think about that? I'll let the chat respond. Uncle Lou, you know I appreciate this support, man. You know that I appreciate this support. That's one thing y'all got to admit. Uncle Lou comes into my channel, and he doesn't just hop in the chat and troll and mess with people. He donates to the stream, and that's huge. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. So what do y'all think about that? And you are right, Endo Gaines, 100%. That is something we're going to talk about. Their quarterback, what was his name again? Morgan? James Morgan. 6'4", 213 pounds. Very immobile quarterback. He's not a dual threat type guy. Russo should eat tomorrow night. Eat tomorrow night. We could... Boy, the defense is going to have a heyday with FIU. Now, FIU has not allowed a lot of sacks so far this season. I think they come in at around 13 on the season, if I'm not mistaken. That number is about to go way up after tomorrow night because this Miami defense, y'all are saying, I know y'all are thinking I'm just hyping up Miami, but this Miami defense is going to be the best defense that they face all year. Look at FIU's schedule. Let's pull it up. Sure, everyone's telling me they've only allowed 13 sacks so far this season. Who all have they played? Western Kentucky, Louisiana Tech, UMass, UTEP, Old Dominion, 567 Florida fan. We got a lot of opposing teams, fans in the chat tonight. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Josh Ayers, what's up? But yeah, the defense will absolutely feast tomorrow. And it's more than just Miami being on a 3-game win streak. It's more than just Jaron Williams, breaking the school record against Louisville and Miami putting up 52 points. Because we did some very wrong, bad things in the Louisville game as well. It was not a perfect game. And if we go back and look at the yards and Louisville scored, Miami's average points per game, if the offense wasn't clicking and firing on all cylinders like they were in the Louisville game, that could have been a totally different story. Let's be real. So we need a lot of things to go right for us tomorrow to win the game. We need to get off to another fast start again. That's very true.
This is what it takes to wear the U
Bergie, my man,
on the side of your helmet.
Is it really about to be 40 years since Georgia won a national title?
Woo! Woo! Bergie is throwing shots at Uncle Lou. Thank you for the 5, man. I'll put you up there with Uncle Lou, actually, Bergie. Woo! Bergie is not scared, Uncle Lou. He's not scared at all. And Bergie, let's get you up there. Woo! I know Uncle Lou's feeling the love, though. I know he's feeling the love. So one last thing, and we'll dive into phone calls, and I'll talk about a few other couple of things. Everybody wants to talk about, you already know, and rightfully so. Let me know how y'all feel, and I'm going to let it sit here for a moment. Let me know how y'all feel about Worsham. How y'all feeling right now about that? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. The 4-star wide receiver out of Alabama. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I don't keep up with recruiting too much, but I'm pretty sure he had offers from Alabama, Clemson, Auburn, and a couple of others, of course, but those most notably. How y'all feeling about that commit? What do y'all think about Worsham? I think that's a good pickup.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Get that jabroni's name off the screen.
Wow, Uncle Lou with the 6 to claim the top dono spot back. Interesting. Interesting battle going on here. Appreciate the 6, Uncle Lou. I'll get you up there. This is different. This is different. Thank you, man. Slide you back on over. Oh, great pickup by the U. Absolutely. Hate donations are always welcome. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, no, you're right. I watched a little bit of his route running. I watched a little bit of tape on it today, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That's a good pickup. I like that. Everybody's pretty pumped about that, though. Let me see if I had any other talking points. We're going to get the phone line. Exactly, David. Exactly. I'm pumped about that one. We got Glenn Tucker. He's shouting out Uncle Lou. Any other big talking points? Here we go. Let's see. One thing I want to know, are there any FIU fans? Because I have a question. A serious question. This is not trolling. This is not trash talk. Or maybe a Miami fan can answer this for me. I'm going to wait and see if there are any FIU fans. Are there?
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
It's Mr. Jabroni.
Mr. Jabroni. Bergie with the taking over the top donation spot. I will dethrone Uncle Lou. Thank you, man. No, I don't think there's any FIU fans in here. I swear not a single one commented on that preview video. Not a single stinking one. Not one. Did y'all see the shirt that I tweeted out? I didn't tweet it out, but I retweeted. Let me show you the shirt. I keep throwing you guys. Yeah, just because they have Butch Davis doesn't mean that all of a sudden they can beat Miami. Like I don't follow that at all. Like, does Butch Davis, because he's coached at Miami before, he now knows Manny Diaz's secrets in 2019, and he can magically beat us? That doesn't mean a darn thing. It's Mr. Jabroni. I'll get you up there, Bergie, with the 7. Thank you, man. Yeah, man, that's how I check. That's how I check for fans of the opposing team. And it's very rare that I see them. Very rare. But did y'all see the shirt? Please, just come over with me one more time. Just come over with me one more time and take a look at this. Austin Cruz. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
This is what it take to wear the U.
You won films. What's up?
Shots fired. Clash of the donation. I don't want no smoke. Lol. Face with tears of joy.
I don't want no smoke. I'll get you up there, Austin. Appreciate it, bro. That's very kind of you. We're going to do a test here in a moment, too, before we take phone calls for the Canes fan members. I want to get a test. Appreciate it, Austin. Can I get, is there like a laughing face emote or emoji or something? FIU football beat Miami 11-23-19. They got shirts for this game. Beat Miami 11-23-19. Give me some suggestions of where you're going to find these shirts after the game. What y'all thinking?
This is what it take.
Where could we pick these up after the game? I'm talking a little bit of trash this game.
Bergie is the least talented of the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, Uncle Lou. Wow, this is very interesting. At Kmart, clearance on Kmart, at Kmart. I don't even have a Kmart, and they're probably gonna be on clearance at Kmart. Goodwill at the Dollar Tree.
This is what it takes
They're on clearance at the Dollar Tree. They're less than
to
a
wear
dollar
you
at the Dollar Tree.
on the side of your helmet.
Bring the smoke.
Oh, Utah Cane taking it back, Uncle Lou, before I could even get it up there. They're on clearance for 25 cents at the Dollar Tree, and everything's a dollar at the Dollar Tree. They don't sell anything for less than a dollar. And they're less than a dollar at the Dollar Tree on Sunday on 11/24/19. Utah Cane, thank you, man. And thank you, Uncle Lou, though. Thank you for the 10, man. You and Bergie. Woo! I can't keep up with it. No, nobody wants them. They're going to take it. I'd like to see somebody buy these and then go take it up to like a Goodwill or a Habitat store, and they're like, "Sir, we can't take these." And you'll be like, "What do you mean?" And then they're going to take them and throw them in the garbage or throw them in the dumpster out behind the store.
This is what it takes to wear the U
What
on
interesting.
the side of your helmet.
Utah Cane. Great. A Mormon. Where's your bicycle?
What an interesting turn of events. Uncle Lou. I must sit him atop his throne. Someone has Android. Because that lets you do the penny up. Uncle
This
Lou.
is what it takes
I know what's going on.
to wear the U
Thank you for the 15,
on
man.
the side of your helmet.
Uncle Lou is the lost Jonas brother.
Oh, snap. You're gonna bring my cough back. Oh, do we have an FIU fan? Because I had a question. Cool dude, I have an honest question. This is not a trolling moment. This is an honest question I want to ask, and the Canes fans can answer for me too.
This is what it
even.
takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Uncle Lou fears Dan Mullen.
Thank you, 567 Florida fan, for the $1.99. We ain't playing Florida tomorrow, so we could talk, we could chat. Hey Jay Wade, what's going on? How about this? If I can track one of these down. Oh, should I make a bet for this game? Hey, thank you, Uncle Lou. Honest to goodness, I know everyone likes to troll and throw shots and trash talk. That's part of the game. Uncle Lou, I respect what you do, and I thank you for the support, man. You didn't have to do that. And I really love the setup, man. I saw where you got that mirrorless camera, and you've got all the lights and stuff set up, multiple views with the cameras. Trust me, I see it. I see all the sound stuff you got going on over there. Really nice setup. Really nice. You're doing a good job
This
over
is
there,
what
man.
it takes
Growing every day.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Georgia beat Florida, though.
Austin Cruz with another $1.99. And look, you guys are giving him some love. He's showing Coop some love, so give him some love. It's all in good fun. Hey, thank you, Jackson Porter. I'm gonna make a bet, and I have a question for FIU fans, and then I swear we'll get the calls. I promise.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
S.O. to Uncle Lou. Canes fans, check him out.
All right, thank you, Jackson Porter, for the $2.99. Yeah, I know y'all probably already know who Uncle Lou is, but if you want a good laugh and actually some good content, I mean, he knows his stuff. He talks stats. Go check him out. He's a semi-Canes fan. Yeah, you know, man, it's okay. You can like the Canes a little bit. You'll make a bet. Tell me this. All right, tell me this. Here we go. What do y'all think about this? If FIU beats Miami, if I can track down one of these shirts, I will wear it in my next preview video. How about it? The only person that loses in this scenario is me. Because if we lose, I have to wear the shirt. If we win, I get nothing out of it. If Miami loses, if I can track down one of these shirts, or if one of you buy one and send it to me, I'll pay you for it. I will wear that in the Miami versus Duke preview video. Bet? Is it a deal? I say it's a deal. Like, I'm the one who's going to have to buy it, or I'm going to have to pay someone to get it for me, like an FIU student or something. Miami boy, what's up? Deal? All right, and then cool dude, I have an honest question for you. An honest question. Is Anthony Jones playing this game? Can anybody confirm that for me? Because I know that it was Anthony Jones that missed the FAU game, correct? 2 weeks ago. And they said it was for undisclosed reasons. And he's the number one back for FIU, if I'm not mistaken. So is he playing in the Miami game? I do not know the answer to that question. And I wanted to be able to tell you guys yes or no. I don't know. You bought champion shirt at Walmart? Oh, boy. Are there any FIU students here that could buy this? You think so? Okay. Corey Finch, appreciate the love, man. What time we play? 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Is it already dark at 7 p.m. in Miami? In Little Havana? Is it already dark at 7 p.m.? Because for me, Eastern time, it's already pitch black outside at 7 p.m. So it's a night game from kickoff. Correct? It is? All right, thank you, guys. Thank you. It gets dark at 6. Okay. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. All right, that's good news. So that's really all I've got to cover. Typically, I go a little more in-depth, but I'm not as prepared as I typically am. You guys saw the score prediction I got. I got Miami winning 45-6. 45-6. That's tough, ain't it, Roger Shaw? Where'd Logan go? Logan, you still here? I wanted to see if you wanted to call in. Now, I want to do one last test while I'm opening up the phone line. I added 2 new emotes. 2 new emotes for the Canes fam members. So anybody who has a U by their name. It's these right here. I want you guys to spam these tomorrow every time Miami scores a touchdown. It's the ref symbol for touchdown, and it's the hurricane siren back behind me. So I want you to pretend that Miami just scored a touchdown, and I want to see the ref emote and the hurricane siren emote. Let's see it. So here we go. Miami scored a touchdown. It's 45-0. Let's see them. I'm going to get the phone line open up. This is practice for tomorrow because you're going to need to have those thumbs ready to punch them in. Logan did it. Logan's on board. Appreciate it, man. I think we'll have some fun with him. I think it'll be fun. There you go, Austin Cruz. All right. I didn't know if you were up for calling in tonight, Logan. That's your call. That's up to you. I know you're probably feeling a little loopy maybe at the moment. Not always a bad thing, you know. Call in, talk Canes for a minute. Up to you. But let's he's a warrior, he'll call. He is a warrior. He's a good dude. So I do have the phone line open. If you want to call in and talk about this game, one quick thing, please. Try to keep them 10 minutes or under, okay? Don't get upset with me if we win. All right, Miami boy. I won't hold you to it, but if you're a man of your word, hey man. We got Hurricane Logan in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, bud? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. My first question to you, this is not football related, but how you feeling? Because I know you had your wisdom teeth out.
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good at the moment?
Day 3, so I'm all right.
Day 3. All right. Yeah, I had mine pulled out, and I had complications and stuff, and it like bled a lot. And we're not going to dive into it, but I had a tough time with it. So hopefully yours is going better.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm still going to drink tomorrow and enjoy the game. So
there you go. So what are you thinking about tomorrow? Because people are telling me that, because I understand, You've got to respect your opponent, and you can't underestimate your opponent. Don't sleep on your opponent. I get it, but people are getting kind of upset with me saying that I'm too confident going into tomorrow. How are you feeling?
I'm gonna ride the dark horse here. There's
Okay.
no such thing as being too confident. I can't stand FIU. I can't stand the brawl we got into whenever we whooped them, and Lamar Thomas was talking all that mess. They're at our old stadium with a terrible baseball stadium over it. The layout of their baseball stadium's terrible, and I hope we absolutely smoke them. There's no Manny Diaz, Dan Enos, Blake Baker. All those guys should come out and absolutely have a chip on their shoulder and want to just absolutely dominate these guys by 50 plus. And there's no reason we shouldn't. It doesn't matter if they're lower level talent that couldn't get to Miami. We need to outcoach these guys, and we need to outplay them. And that's what needs to happen. I'm looking for a big game from D. Wiggins. I'm looking for our O-line to play a good game and protect Jaren and let Jaren shine. And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, as you said, I can't really there's no reason why we shouldn't take care of business by 40 or 50 plus. And I keep telling people I'm not saying that just because, we're on a 3-game win streak and we put up, 52 points on Louisville. And it's not because of that. Even if we'd come in and still lost a couple of those games or something, I would still go into the FIU game saying we should dominate these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want us to go into this game like we did against Georgia Tech, which is the absolute worst loss of the season, the most frustrating loss of the season on a coaching and player level. But I really think that we should come into this game and dominate. And I have a lot of confidence that we will, because ever since the player meeting before Pitt and Manny saying he's going to take accountability of the defense, our team has been a lot better. So I actually have more faith in us playing a full game as opposed to maybe before the Pitt games when we were always inconsistently struggling.
Yep.
I think we're going to come out a lot more consistent and hopefully dominate these guys like we should.
And you've been saying that because I remember you tweeting about it when you were talking about the player meeting and stuff. So far you've been on it. I'll give you that.
Hey, you got 2 new members, man.
Oh, we do. Yep. My man DJ and John Bird. Welcome to the Canes fam, guys. Check out those emotes. The Hurricane Logan and Austin were spamming earlier. Get ready for tomorrow. You're going to need them. There you go. Get in some practice, DJ. Get in some practice, John. Refs saying touchdown. Practice it. Coop about to break another table. No, that's only when I'm upset, when I'm mad. I don't break things when we're winning. I don't think I've broken anything while we're winning. So, are you willing to give a score prediction at the moment?
Yes.
Okay.
52-10.
52-10. Okay, so same amount. We did put up 52 on Louisville, right? I believe we did.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so 52-10.
Honestly, I would put more, man, but the way the team has been off of bye weeks, we haven't been too great off of bye weeks, and just ever since things have turned around, I have a little bit more faith than usual. So we'll see. I mean, I'm really happy with this staff and the way that the recruiting's going. I mean, just to dive into another thing, the way recruiting's going, I'm really high on this staff. And, it sucks that we got a staff that had to learn on the job, but at the same time, at least they're learning on the job. When you look back at all the coaches that didn't really learn their lessons on what needed to change, I feel like things are changing here, and it's only going to get better from here. And the best thing Miami can do is just win out, and we can win big. And it's going to look up for us in the future, especially going into next season with the easy schedule we have. It's ridiculously easy.
Yeah, you're right. And yeah, I'll
let you get another caller in, man. I gotta go take my meds, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Bro. I'm exhausted. I'm hurting.
All right, sounds good, man. Well, I hope you get to feeling better. Hopefully you heal up soon, and hopefully you can stop in and say hey and party with us a little bit tomorrow.
Oh, I'll be in tomorrow. Don't you worry about that. I'll be here.
Sounds good, man. We'll
Take
see
care,
you then.
Everybody.
All right, see you. That's my man Hurricane Logan with a 52-10 score prediction. I like it. Feeling confident, as he said. We got to go in angry. We got to go in ready to fight. We don't want a Georgia Tech situation. Absolutely not. Can y'all give Logan some well wishes? The man had 4 of his wisdom teeth pulled out. I'm pretty sure it was 4. Might have just been 2, but it could have been 4. Can y'all give him some well wishes? He's a Canes fan member. He's a member of the family, right? right, hold on. Give me just a second, caller. Hold on just a second. Sam Williams, thank you for the $3.99, man. All four. Woo! Woo! And look, we got an FIU fan wishing you well, Logan. That's what it's all about, man. I appreciate it. One more call. Oh, we're going to do way more than one more call.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Sam Williams, appreciate the $3.99, man. Was somebody remember the Miami versus FIU brawl? Oh, I remember it. I remember it. Is there anyone here who was like too young or maybe didn't see that back in the past? Obviously, we don't want to play football like that. We want to play disciplined football. But I didn't know if there was anyone who has not seen that. Like when we say Miami FIU brawl, if people are like, "What are you talking about, Coop?" Or that Logan, even Mama Coop is wishing you well. Even Mama Coop says, "Feel better, Logan." How is Keita doing? She's fat as ever. Fat as ever. Oh, man. Didn't see it. Did you not? I mean, we can show it. Again, I'm not saying we do not want to play like that, right? We want to play disciplined ball. We want to just demolish these guys, but do it with discipline. Not with the brawling, but, you know. What's going on? Who we got on the line?
We got Oliver up in here.
You said Oliver?
Yeah, Oliver.
All right. Give me just a second, man. I'm going to let it read out this dono so it doesn't speak over you and interrupt the two of you. And then I got you.
To wear the U
All right.
on the side of your helmet.
Take care, Coop. This level of Kane's family in this channel is unmatched. Easy win tomorrow as long as the Miami we all know shows up. 5,210. Let's bring a disciplined attitude.
Thank you, Hurricane Logan. I appreciate the 10, man. Get you some rest, and we'll party it up tomorrow in the game. Thank you, man. All right, so let's talk. How you feeling about this game? Miami versus FIU tomorrow.
I feel like Miami's going to win, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I guess I should ask, are you a Miami Hurricanes fan?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, just making sure. We got a lot of different opposing teams fans and stuff in here tonight, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
What do you think about? I'm gonna poke and prod a little bit and ask you how do you feel about playing at Marlins Park?
I don't know. I don't really know.
That's kind of me too. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't like playing in a baseball field. I think it's kind of dumb, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
So, what about score prediction? Are you willing to do that?
I don't really know. I'm kind of unsure right now.
Okay. You don't want to give a ballpark? You don't have to. I'm over here like, no pressure. But do you want to? I'm over here trying to peer pressure you into it.
Well, one thing I do know for sure is that Hitler did nothing wrong.
Okay. Here's what I recommend. When there are trolls, don't respond. That's what they want. So here's what we do. Watch this. Let's move on to the next caller. Hey, appreciate you calling in, man. Have a good one. All right, so cool dude. You're an FIU fan. How about we let cool dude call in? You guys can confirm that I'm not going to sit here and try to put him in an awkward spot or position. I want to see what he feels FIU brings to the table. Nah, you don't want to? I'm not. Yeah, man. Like I'm not going to put you on the spot or make you feel awkward or anything like that. It's all in good fun, but you don't have to. You got to go. All right, DJ. Hey, appreciate you becoming a Canes fan member tonight, DJ. I appreciate the support, man. He must be grounded. Yep, we ain't even got. Thank you guys for actually going with me on that. So y'all want to see a highlight of the brawl? Like for real, you have not seen it. Are y'all trolling me? Let me see if I can find it in anything higher than 240p. This is way back, all right? Oh, boy. Yeah, I know. There are people saying that they haven't. Like, how old would you have been at the time? All right. All right, here we go. I'll pull it up. I don't know how good this clip is going to be. Don't show it? All right. I mean, you could always look it up. You got to be a little excited for JW15 in the next contest. He's had 2 weeks off. You're right. You're right, James. And that's something that I meant to talk about when Logan was on the phone. I complain about bye weeks all the time, right? You guys are always like, Coop, you're always like, no, too many bye weeks. The one benefit I see to this bye week here is it gave Jaron Williams, it's assuming he was actually dealing with shoulder issues. After the performance he had, I saw he had it iced up in the Louisville interview right after the game. Y'all saw that. It was an extra week of healing for his shoulder. So if he had that kind of game against Louisville, had an extra week to rest and prepare his shoulder before coming into the FIU game, woo! Woo! Man, that man could be dangerous tomorrow. He could have a huge game against this FIU defense. Exactly. Exactly, Logan. That man could have, it could be a good day for Williams tomorrow. Real good day. So we still got the phone line open up if anybody wants to call in. I'm looking for some people who actually want to talk football. Let's see who we got here. FIU or Miami fan. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you can look it up, though. Just look up Miami FIU brawl. You'll find it. You're right, though. We don't need to focus on that. We're a different team than we were then. We're playing with discipline. What's going on? Who we got on the line?
Hey, man, this is Bergie. What's going on, dude?
Bergie, what's up?
Not much, man. Just wanted to call in finally and say hello and talk about some stuff, bro.
Yay. Somebody who wants to actually talk about football and not just troll everyone. Thank goodness. Jeez.
Yeah, that last caller threw me off, too. I wondered, said, what the hell just happened there?
I'm not trying to talk about him because I said, don't because that's what they want. But I was like, does this guy even watch football? He just kept saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At first, I thought it was just a kid that was just nervous, and then he went off. So there it went. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
so
anyway,
it's good to talk to you. How you feeling about this game?
God, it's going to be a freaking blowout, dude. You kidding me? It's going to be air raid practice. I've been saying all week that I think, like you were just saying about Jaron with his shoulder rest, that I think he's going to go completely ballistic out there. And I'm predicting another big game from Wiggins. I mean, this kid recently, man, he's just putting it together. Speed, hands, he's getting it down. And that's dangerous. I mean, we've all been saying that we want a receiver that's got some speed that can get out there. And we thought it was going to be Thomas. And, you know, he's doing what he's doing. But Wiggins, my God, that kid's turning into a monster, man. Holy cow. So I'm real excited about that. I think Wiggins is going to go for at least $120, $130, and hopefully get 2 or 3 touchdowns. So we'll see what happens with that.
And I'm really impressed with Harley's performance in the Louisville game.
Yeah, no, he's another one. He's been coming on strong too. He's really been putting it together. It looks like him and Jaron got their act together as far as putting it together, and that's a good thing. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, and I feel like that's important. That's something that we've been calling for is, and not everyone, but a lot of us, is spreading the ball around to these guys, getting multiple players touches consistently throughout the game. Because we've got so many playmakers that bring different things to the table. So it's fun to watch these guys get some more touches that haven't previously far this season.
Well, I mean, it comes down to that the team is finally coming together. I mean, we went through our stretch there at the beginning where it was, pretty uncoordinated. I mean, new coach, new OC, we've been screaming for the past couple of years, we need an offense, we need an offense. Okay, we got an offense, but I'm sorry that it didn't just happen overnight, to get better. It took a little time. And, for it to just get the way it is now after we're talking 8-9 games, I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, the losses suck. If the losses do suck, but come on, man. I mean, it's been pretty impressive to see the way things are starting to come together now, especially if you want to talk about the offense with the offensive line. I mean, look at what's happening with that now. I mean, for what was it, the first few weeks we were all screaming, "Oh my God, get Zion out of there! Oh, he's getting killed! Oh, he's getting this!"
Yeah,
and look what the kids doing now.
I'm not gonna lie, I was doing that. I was one of the people that were doing it, and
I'm guilty too.
These guys have really grown up over the last few weeks and have improved. Obviously, you can always get better. I'm not saying they're perfect all of a sudden, but they have gotten better. They have.
Look, I want to say this about Zion. Before the season started, when he first got here and they were, he went through the whole thing about the kid weighs 235 pounds and now he's up to 280, 290. My first thought is that at some point this kid's going to hit the wall, because he's never been that big in his life, let alone play D1 football that big in his life.
Right.
And I just figured that physically he would just at some point, like getting into the games now, this point of the season, that he would tire out. That it would catch up to him, and just the opposite has happened. He's getting better. I mean, this is unbelievable. So, that's a credit to his work ethic, which I applaud the kid wholeheartedly.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now you're starting to see the Feely effect. This is what David Feely is bringing to the table that he could do for these kids. And Zion is a prime example of that. He's making them better. Maybe it's not everybody, but you're starting to see that it matters the kind of work.
Oh, let me call him back. I think the call got dropped. Bergie, call me back. No. Play Lingard, give him a couple series. I don't think that'll happen. I'm seeing some OSU talk. I'm seeing some Ohio State. Bergie, call me back or I'll call you back. Do FIU fans even exist? Didn't I put that in the title, Legend? There's one FIU fan in here. There's one FIU fan in here. Do I think Jeremiah Payton gets some touches? No, I don't. Call me back, Bergie. Bergie. We had a good convo going there. Let me give you a call back. Let's call him back. Hold on. OS who? OS Tyler, I missed you too, man. Feels like I haven't talked to y'all in like a month. And we had one bye week.
Oh, I didn't even realize I got cut off.
Were you still going?
Yeah, I was. I was talking, and then I looked at my phone, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm not even on there anymore. What the hell
That's
is that? What was I saying when I got cut off? So I know where to continue."
You were probably just getting to the good part too. You were probably screaming and yelling. Oh man. Let's see. Hold up. Let me think. Let me think back for a second. I got distracted.
Did I talk about the recruits, Worsham, and all that yet, or no?
No. The last thing you were talking about was the Feely effect, and we were talking. Yep. From there.
Okay, yeah. So just touching on that, just to end that part real quick, is that you're seeing with what's happening with Zion right now and some of the other players, how they're not breaking down and how everybody's really just kind of still strong, that this is what David Feely is going to be bringing to this university now and in the future. So I'm excited about that. Now back to, you still there?
Yep, still here.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't lose you again. Now back to what I was saying about the recruits. We just got Worsham. We supposedly, the rumor mill is Knighton's come in and
That's
possibly Harrell.
Yep.
And then there's the potential of possibly landing the Golden Goose and Justin Flo, and what's his name? Is it Justin Flo? I believe his name is.
Yeah, the number one running back. Yep.
So this is really, really exciting. So this is important why we need to close out this season, because look, everybody says, we want to maybe try to make it to the ACC championship if that was possible, but thankfully that's out of the way now, and we play Clemson, and it doesn't matter, we just play anybody. I just want to close the season out on a high note. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to play better teams? Absolutely, but I want to close the season on a high note, man. Just get us the rest of the season. Finish it out strong, get to a bowl game, win the bowl game, give everybody something to really feel good about going into the offseason, and then let's ramp it up and go for it in 2020.
Yeah, I like that plan. I am down 100% because, as you said, it's not like either way. I mean, I know this sounds stupid to even say this, but it's not like at this point we're playing for a national championship, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like you said, I mean, kind of get some positive, good things going for us, some momentum. Wow, I just said momentum. Momentum.
Yeah.
Good thing we're not live, right? I'll edit that part out.
Yeah, exactly.
And, get some big-time recruits and stuff. And, yeah, we're ready to rock.
Yeah, I just hope that we can land some more O-line recruits. I mean, I'm happy that things are turning with the O-line, but we definitely need more kids to come in. I mean, we need some bodies, man. I mean,
And
whew,
I know.
go ahead.
I know this is getting off topic from the FIU game, but 2 or 3 people have asked me already because it's been floating around on Twitter ever since that guy made the prediction. You probably know what's coming. People are asking me, Coop, can we beat Alabama team without Tua in the Orange Bowl? First off, I don't think that would happen realistically. I don't think we would face Alabama in the Orange Bowl. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. I might be surprised.
I just don't think we have the bodies necessary to beat Alabama. I mean, look, could it happen? Absolutely. I'm never going to say nobody can't beat anybody. I mean, we absolutely could win, possibly. I just don't realistically think that we have the depth necessary to go head-to-head with them right now.
Right, and that doesn't make you not a Miami fan by being realistic. That always cracks me up when people are like, "What?" Like, no, you're just being realistic here. If you want me to give my opinion as well, because I just kind of threw it under the, I was like, whatever, we're not going to play them anyways. Realistically, if we did, I'm in the same boat. I do not think that we would win. If we did, I mean, again, anybody can beat anybody any day. It would be an upset, and I think that there would be a slim chance of it actually happening. Could we hang with them for a little bit? Quite possibly, yeah, absolutely. But,
I just think we'd get worn down.
Yeah,
but
I just don't think we can hang with Alabama right now this season for 4 quarters. I don't think we could.
Exactly.
And that's just me being realistic.
But there's always a Cinderella aspect. I mean, remember years back, Boise State and Oklahoma with the Statue of Liberty thing? Nobody saw that coming.
You never know. You never know.
Anything's possible. But you said it before that the game's not going to happen anyway because Alabama's 9-1 right now. We're 6-4, I believe. So unless Alabama loses at least 2 games, there's no chance in hell we play them. So
yeah, and there's something. It's something with the. Obviously Clemson would be in the playoffs, so then it would come down to like, it's so weird with like Virginia Tech and Miami and Virginia and Pitt and just it's a mess. But I don't think it would happen.
I understand what you're saying. There is a way that we could possibly backdoor into it, and it's possible, but I don't see it. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm in the same boat.
But, other than that, man, like I said, dude, I just wanted to give a shout out. I just wanted to call in finally. I really do enjoy your show. And, I'll let you get back to the chat and all that. And hopefully some more people call in, man.
Now, wait. Before you leave,
ahead.
Can we get a score prediction? Are you willing?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
I say blowout, dude. I'm going somewhere in the ballpark of, say, 58-14.
58-14. All right, I like it. Now, so how do you guys feel about it? I'm looking for chat to respond when people leave score predictions. I want to see like a heck yeah, an LOL, no way, we're totally, something. I'm looking for some engagement here with the caller. Now, I will, Bergie, I'll save your number in my phone.
Sure.
Was this your first time you've called in?
Yeah, this is the first time I called you.
I was thinking so because I figured I would have saved your number before now, but I hadn't yet. I will save your number so next time you call in, I can properly address you. Hey, it's Bergie, instead of having to ask who you are.
That's cool, man. I appreciate it. No problems, man. No worries. All right, man. Like I said, thank you very much, bro, and have yourself a good night, brother.
You too, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, bye.
All right, see you. That was my man, Bergie. Always active in the chat. Real good guy. Die-hard Canes fan. You just don't think Alabama would be motivated? And again, I'm not saying that it absolutely would not happen that Miami could possibly beat Alabama. Again, anything is possible. It is. But if you want me to set everything aside and try to be realistic, I don't think we can match up for 4 quarters. Pay attention to the end part there. I don't think that we can match up for 4 quarters. But again, that's just my opinion. You never know. You never know. Talberdine says Miami 42, Alabama 21. It could happen. It could happen. You're watching the brawl on your big screen TV right now. Well, I'm going to be honest, John Bird. It probably looks terrible because all of the footage of that is in like 480p. So it probably looks all stretched out and crazy. Let's see who we got. What's going on? Who we got on the line?
It's FIU all day.
What's going on, man?
Not much, man.
So let's talk about this. How you feeling about the game? Miami versus FIU tomorrow night.
Oh, man, y'all haven't took care of business. What am I kidding you, bro? It's 247 Canes. What's up? What's up, Coop?
Wait, are you calling from a different number? Like, don't say anything out loud about the number, but is this a different number?
Yeah, I had to change my number.
Okay. I'm just making sure because I had you saved in my phone and it didn't come up as your name. So when you started talking like that, I was about to hang up because I was like, this is that troll again. When you started talking like that. Is it cool with you if I save this number for when you call next time, or?
Absolutely. This is my new permanent number.
Perfect.
So
Gotcha. All right, good deal. So how are you? I know you'll be honest with me and you'll be honest with the chat,
Right.
even as a Miami fan. What do you think about the game tomorrow?
Man, you know what? I feel good about it, but you know, it's a thing that's bothering me, right? Is like it's a familiar place with a familiar face, and you caught that.
I caught you. Yeah, I sure did.
It's Butch Davis.
Yeah.
And it's the Orange Bowl, so it's nostalgic for a lot of people. Even though it's no different to me because those are new kids in the program. It still kind of feels nostalgic because the very first home game that I went to for the Miami Hurricanes was at the Orange Bowl, and I sat at the upper deck, but in the first row, and I remember I was banging on that sheet metal on the top, that cheap sheet metal, and I cut my hand open.
Oh dang! See, and I'm not even gonna lie.
I cut my hand open. Yeah, and I was a kid. So.
I've been up front with that. I never got to experience the Orange Bowl. I was too young. I lived in Tennessee. My family didn't watch football, so they're not going to drive me down to Florida to go to a game at the Orange Bowl. So I never got to experience it. So then I asked this in my preview video, and I'm asking you, 24/7 Canes, and I'm asking people in the chat. Anyone who is going to the game, or play hypothetical with me for a second and pretend that you are, would it be a nostalgia trip for you going to this game, even though it's Marlins Park, just because it's at the location of where the Orange Bowl once stood? Does that make it a slight nostalgia trip for you, or no?
Absolutely.
I'm just curious. You think it does?
I mean, absolutely. It's no different because I told you it's different kids and everything, but to the fans that have been to that same location before, there was never any parking garages, so it's still, there's still that feeling of, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to find parking. I wasn't driving at the time; I was still a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But just the fact that there was nowhere to park. People would tailgate in houses. You would pay $10, $20. Shit, even some people would pay like $50.
Greatness inspires greatness says that drive and walk is still the same.
Yeah, it's just. I'm not going to enjoy it as much. I'm going to be honest with you because the stands are nowhere close to the field.
Yeah.
It's a baseball stadium. How do you think the kids are going to feel, walking into a dugout?
Yep.
Like, what the heck is this?
Hate, like I said, baseball, stadiums, fields, whatever you want to call it, are for baseball.
And love it or hate it, the house that we have right now, the crib, which is Hard Rock Stadium, it hosts Super Bowls, it hosts national championships. It's a grade A stadium. It's top of the line. You could tailgate anywhere. You could drink alcohol. You could do a million things. In that stadium.
Marlins Park is like 39,700 or something, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let me double check.
I don't know the exact number, but
I'm pretty sure
go with it.
I'm pretty sure it's like close to 40,000 almost.
I thought it was 36.
Let's see. We'll find out. Yep, you're right. 36,742. Well, that's double what FIU has. I think they're like 19,000. Okay, I was just curious. I know that's kind of a useless fact, but gives you an idea of how many it would take to pack that place full.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be packed. The tickets are, if not sold out, they're really, really close to being sold out. But I generally feel good about the game.
I'm trying to figure out, and I'm being, again, realistic. I'm going out and looking for points to make here. What does FIU really bring to the table that could be dangerous for us? I mean, again, their run game is not terrible. Their defense is not really that great. They have an immobile quarterback. What do they really bring? And like I said, I'm looking for it. Maybe Cool Dude can chime in because he's an FIU fan. Like I said, I'm not underestimating them. I'm just saying, what do they bring to the table that is a threat or dangerous facing Miami?
I honestly, you know what? I honestly, their talent level is nothing compared to Miami.
I'm just
gonna
you can
to
say
you
it.
what I know. I'm not gonna say, hey, I followed FIU. All I know is that the biggest matchup that FIU has every year is FAU versus FIU, which is the rivalry game, and they can't even get past FAU.
And that's I was gonna say that's the only game that I watched that they played is the FAU game. So I can't properly gauge like, man, this guy of course I looked at their stats and I watched the FAU game. That's all I'm going off of. I get it.
Right.
But still, again, a Conference USA team versus an ACC team, Miami FIU, like I'm telling you.
Now, I will say this. I don't expect it to be in the 50s. I would like to be surprised. But the reason why I'm saying I don't think it's in the 50s is because, I mean, let's all be honest. We're going to try to get a lot of people reps in this game. So with that being said, we're going to be able to run the ball a lot more this game. So, you know, the clock is going to continuously run. Unless we keep breaking 100-yard runs every play.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So I relatively think it'll be in the high 30s, like maybe like 38-3. I just don't see if FIU gets a touchdown, it'll be because of a mistake Miami made. And if FIU scores, it'll be a mistake. Our opponent this game is really Miami. Miami versus Miami.
Yeah, I feel like a touchdown, and I've got 6, so I've actually got 3 field goals. I think the only way a touchdown comes for FIU is because of like a busted play or something. Like we blow the coverage, or they do some kind of crazy trick play, or I don't know, some kind of fake punt or something. Something that just catches us off guard or way out of position.
Listen, man, I just want to say this because I need to get it out. You know how everybody's like, bring back Butch and all that stuff from the past?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to flip it for a second. Butch is going to be sitting on that sideline saying, man, I should have never left Miami. That's what he should be saying in his head. It's no longer like, bring back Butch, man, we should have kept Butch, we should have brought him back. No. He's going to be saying in the sideline, because we're gonna light him up.
I like it. Wait, someone said 2 field goals, Coop. 6 equals 3 plus 3. Yeah, that's why I got 45-6. I thought. Unless maybe you're just confirming for me. I don't know. I don't think my math is that bad. It's pretty bad. I mean, I typed in 3 plus 3 into the calculator just to make sure. But it came up 6. Oh, we got a moment of silence for the top donator, Uncle Lou. Oh, my bad.
Man, Uncle Lou.
I said 3 field goals. Oh, sorry, I meant 2. I meant 2 field goals. So is that your official score prediction then?
I'll make it official 38-3.
38-3. Okay. You know what's funny is I almost went in the 30s. I almost went in the 30s, and then I gave them another touchdown or so with the 45.
Hey, I've been wrong with my score predictions
It's
almost all year.
It's all just
It's
in good
score
fun.
prediction.
Because I know a lot of people tell me, why do you even do it? I don't know. I've done it for 3 years, so I guess I'm going to continue to do it. I don't know. It's just something we do for fun.
Hey, man, bragging rights.
Yeah,
What it's all
there you
about.
go. I mean, if there's one day, I've never nailed it exactly. I've gotten one or the other right. You know, like I've gotten Miami's score right, but then not the opponent, or the opponent and not Miami. But I'm not going to lie. In 3 years, I've never gotten the score exactly right for both teams. The day that happens, we're going to do something crazy. If that ever happens.
I'm a little over the 10 minutes. I just wanted to throw this in there if you don't mind me talking about
Go for it.
the Orange Bowl scenario.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm not scared of anybody. I'm one of those first people that think we could beat Bama, because any given team could beat any given team, especially without Tua being there. But there's going to be an excuse for Bama to say, oh, they beat us, but we didn't have Tua.
Right.
So deep down in my heart, I want to play the best team possible. I don't care if it's LSU if they lose. I don't care if it's Georgia. I don't care if it's Florida. I don't care if it's Auburn. You get me? Just give me a quality SEC team. Or USC, or maybe like a good matchup.
Ohio State
don't
fans
give
are
me
like
a
Jim
Kansas
Jordan
State.
and bunch of crooks.
Don't give me an Illinois.
Please.
Don't give me any of those boring teams.
And please don't give me Wisconsin. I know,
no, I don't want to see that.
Well, now we could be. Listen, I'm tired of seeing Wisconsin. I don't care if it's about revenge or about coming back and beating them after they beat us. Back to I don't care. I don't. It's not about being afraid of them. It's about I'm tired of playing them right now. I want to see something else. Right. Give us Wisconsin. No thanks for me. No thanks.
People hate on the SEC a lot. They got back to do this. But I respect the SEC because they're consistently at a very high level all the time. So that's why I want to play an SEC team. I want to get, right. So do I want Florida? Yeah, Florida would be a nice matchup, but give me more of like an Auburn, something I haven't seen yet. So that was just my piece. I just don't want to end up in the Sun Bowl either, because that's in like El Paso, Texas, or something like that.
Yeah.
Really bad place. But that's what I got, Coop. Unless you want to ask me something about recruiting.
38-3. No, I'm confused. Someone said that's all you know about Worsham. Not good info here. I'm confused. We haven't really dove into recruiting. I just mentioned that he committed. That's really about it. I don't know if you're talking about me or somebody else. But we don't dive deep into recruiting, at least not in the preview videos and the night before videos and stuff. If you're looking for more info on Worsham, Jeff.
All right. I'll give you 60 seconds of Worsham real quick. All right, he's not the tallest guy, but he's a polished route runner. Yes, he ran a 4.8, but that was like in his sophomore year, and he had a hip issue. But if you look at his tape and his highlight tapes, he's lit up. Every single team that he's played in his senior year, he's broken records in his state, and he's from Alabama. He runs routes really well. He has great hands. He won't drop a pass. Okay, he's your what you call your possession receiver and your red zone threat. He's almost like a KJ Osborne, maybe. Okay, so he's a solid receiver and a solid pickup for Miami. He's going to be a project. He's not going to be one of those guys where you throw in right away. And we got a lot of speedsters, so we need somebody that could, be a possession receiver.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go, Jeff. There's some more info. I'll bring more info on some of the recruiting stuff, but I don't really dive into it much during the season. It's recruiting. I've told you guys before. It's frustrating for me because there's so much flip-flopping nowadays and about likes on social media and stuff. I'm not going to lie. It's frustrating for me to try to talk about recruiting. We'll get into it, but it'll probably be more so as soon as the season's over. I'll talk about it more in depth. So I don't speak on, and that's why I love that you had more information on him, because I'm not going to speak on it.
60 seconds of it.
I'm not going to speak on it if I'm not educated enough on the player to really give you accurate information. I don't want to sit here and just feed you a bunch of BS and be like, oh, he's probably this, probably that. I don't know 100% for sure. So I want to make sure I give you guys accurate information. Or we have people like 24/7 Canes who had 60 seconds of information on him, so we'll get him on the line. So I appreciate that, man. We all work together.
You're welcome, Coop. I got my victory cigar ready.
All right.
The Drone 1926 Family Reserve. I'm ready.
Not going to lie, I have no idea what that means, but it sounds expensive and sounds like hopefully you're going to be smoking it tomorrow.
Hopefully. All right, Coop. Thanks for having me. God bless and go Canes.
Have a good one, man. All right, bye-bye. How many of you guys have a thing that you do like that? That was 24/7 Canes, by the way. How many of you have like a thing that you do if Miami wins? Like a victory cigar, or you drink an extra beer if Miami wins or something. I don't know. Do you have like a special thing that you do? I'm curious. People assume guys that run 4.3 just grow on trees. Do what, Berkey? Yeah, me too, Taverdine. I don't, like I said, it's not about being scared of Wisconsin. It's just 3 years in a row. I'm over that. I understand, Coop, but we are 4 weeks from signing day, and just have a guest with knowledge would be great for the show. And we will dive into it, Jeff. I've never been a big recruiting channel. I will try to get more into it because I have had people request it, but I've just never dove deep into it over the last few years. So I basically what I'm getting at is I'm not prepared today to dive into it. We'll do a stream that revolves around it specifically, and we'll talk about recruits. Typically, I try to keep the streams mostly about what we're trying to talk about. So like tonight, it's the night before the game, right? So we're really trying to focus on Miami versus FIU, or specifically the state of Miami at this moment, the program and where the football program is going and stuff. But recruiting is kind of its own monster, its own animal, right? Because there's so much with it. But absolutely, Jeff, thank you for the feedback, and we will get into it. We will, man. And again, if it's someone I'm not familiar with, I'll try to find somebody for you guys that is. No problem. We'll do that. So, I don't take a drink of my beer until the first score. Interesting. You want to hear the siren? I can't jinx it. There is one thing. I don't believe in, I'm not a superstitious person, right? However, I cannot crank that siren right there, the one you see in the background, unless Miami scores a touchdown. I can't. The one time I did it, things didn't work out well for us. So I can't. Show up tomorrow. You're right. Wholesome One does know a lot more about recruiting. That's what's cool about having multiple Miami YouTubers, is everyone kind of brings their own stuff to the table. And there are people that know more about some areas than other areas. So yes, Wholesome One, absolutely. If you've not seen his channel, he keeps up a lot more with recruiting than I do. 100%. What's my score prediction? 45-6. Yeah, if I said look at Coop superstition. I know, right? I'm not superstitious, but I ain't cranking that siren unless we score a touchdown. I know, I'm contradicting myself. That's the one exception. When I said 3 field goals, I meant 2. I just spoke incorrectly. I've got 45-6. Watch Cam if you want recruits. That's another good guy. He keeps up with recruiting a lot. It just depends, David. There's so many different ways to look at it, right? Because Miami versus Alabama would be at the Orange Bowl. So you're talking basic. I mean, you are. I say basically. You're talking a home game for Miami versus a big-time SEC opponent like Alabama. But if you go into that and get embarrassed and lose on your home turf, how does that affect recruiting? Or does it? Right? Or as you said, or play a lesser opponent and win. It's hard to say. I mean, for me, again, I know that I ask people to play hypothetical all the time, but I just don't think there's any chance of us playing Alabama in the Orange Bowl. I just don't think that it would happen no matter what. I just don't see that scenario playing out. Yeah, Cam Underwood is good and Wholesome One are good. Forgot to mention that Knighton is coming. I like it. I like it. Would you still draft Tua if you were an NFL GM? Ooh. For me, no. Nope. I would not. I would not. But I'm thinking, David, when you say lesser opponent and win, it kind of depends on when you're saying lesser opponent specifically who. So it's kind of a loaded question that's hard to answer, you know? How about DJ Dallas and the Wildcat? I don't really care for the Wildcat for us that much. I really actually don't. I don't feel like when we have used it, maybe we've just used it in the wrong situations. Right? I've not been a huge fan of it this season. Yeah, and if you ask any of those guys, if you ask any of them, Jaleel, everybody's gonna tell you to subscribe to each other, right? So if you ask Colson one about Cam Underwood, I'm assuming he's gonna be like, oh yeah, good guy. If you ask Cam Underwood probably about Wholesome one, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, good guy. Subscribe. You know? Like I said, we all bring a different point of view. I don't like the Wildcat that much. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a fan, Tyler. I don't care for it. You can call in. Who was asking to call in? Call in, Austin. The U fam is strong. Absolutely. The more people that we have doing breakdowns and doing videos and stuff, as I've said, it's just more point of views. You know? Y'all should roll. Thank you, Hell to Pit. Appreciate the kind words, man. NMD TV does breakdown and play-by-play as well. You are right. Junior and the Big Dog, also great. It's hard for YouTubers. It's hard for YouTubers to break down plays because we can't show footage of the game without getting a copyright strike. So it'd be awesome if we could show the plays and slow them down and break it down that way. I get you can break out the whiteboard or the chalkboard or whatever you want to do, but it sucks because on YouTube we'll get a strike if we show the content, right? Yeah, you can only do clips, but you're still chancing it. You are still chancing it. I had a channel before the Coach Coop that some of you may know about and some of you may not know about, where I did highlights for college football games. And there are times where I did only clips and I still got strikes for them. I'm talking less than 5 seconds. So for me, yeah, it's not worth the possibility of getting the channel taken down. Can you imagine just literally, because I did a couple of videos about breaking down plays and stuff, and the channel being gone like that the next day, like gone? That would suck. So for me, it's not worth chancing. It's not worth showing the clips of the games and stuff. Some people are willing to chance it, just not me. Coop, I'm going to need some links for tomorrow. Taz, thank you for bringing it up. Yes, the game is on CBS Sports. How many of you need links for tomorrow? I got you, Jalil. I appreciate that, man. College football vids, yep. That was the old name. I actually had one even before that, Russell. I had one before that. Sure did. And it got taken down. It got 3 strikes for showing clips of games. I bet nobody even knows what it was called. What time is the game being aired on CBS? 7 p.m. Eastern time. And it will be on CBS Sports. I will have links. You guys already know. All you got to do is show up for the live hangout tomorrow at 7 p.m., and I'll have links down in the description for you. Link Master Coop. Some call me the Link Man. You're right. Do you think that you can beat Virginia Tech? Can Pitt beat Virginia Tech? Yes. You sure can. The Shoes, it's good to see you, man. I just honestly, the biggest takeaway I want here from this stream, if you take away one thing from this stream tonight, yeah, Junior and the Big Dog got a strike. Yep. Yeah, and that's something, it sucks, man. I hate that happened to them, because once you get 3, you're out. You are out of here. They will take your channel down. But man, that's why, again, I can't chance it. And I hate it that we can't, because I watched some of those Junior and the Big Dog breakdown videos. When Big Dog was breaking those plays down on the clips, I loved it, man. I loved it. But we can't. We just can't do it, unfortunately. You taking phone calls? I am. We might actually wrap it up momentarily. I'm going to keep it kind of a shorter stream, most likely. Coop, what do you think about Daz committing? Is he good? Sorry, don't keep up with recruiting. I don't too much either, Jason. 24/7 Canes gave us a quick 60-second breakdown on him. A lot of people were saying, because I've watched a little bit of tape on him, but not enough to really give you enough accurate information that I'm confident in relaying to you. But I believe it was a 4.840, if I'm not mistaken, the last time that he was clocked at that. But a lot of people are saying he's a good polished route runner, sure hands, a good pickup for Miami. But we'll dive deeper into it. A lot more and more people are requesting recruiting videos and streams, so we will do it. But I need a day or two to get my marbles together, watch tape on all these guys, and I got you, Jeff. But yeah, I've never pushed my channel as a big recruiting channel. It just never has been. So that's going to be something that's going to be new for us diving into it. That's something that we've been more about the guys that are on the squad right now that are playing in the games and actually talking about the current games and games coming up and stuff. But again, if enough people want it, we'll get into it. It's just that's not typically what we really dive into very often. How do you get links to watch the game free online? I know a lot of people that contact me and get those for me. I'll leave it at that. I agree, Baby Shaq. Yeah, a lot of people always say, show the game, knowing that it's going to get the channel banned. If you show the game, your channel you're getting a strike, right? Coop, call Austin Cruz. Give me a call. Give me a call, man. I'll hold the line for you. 407. Give me a call, Austin. Let's see. What else we got? Listen to the replay of Mark Rogers that aired today featuring Cam Underwood. Yeah, I typically play those when I'm working on some stuff. I haven't listened to it yet today, though. Was it a good show? Give me a call, Austin. I got the phone line open up for you. The phone number is right there. Oh there. 865-229-4131. But anyways, real quick, the one thing I want you guys to take away from this stream, if anything, is to be pumped and excited about the game tomorrow. That's why I was so pumped up and trying to bring so much energy when the stream started, because we've only got 2 more regular season games. 2 more regular season games. I know that I'm going to be depressed when it's over. I'm going to miss it, you know? So be pumped and excited and take it in and enjoy every moment of it tomorrow. Enjoy it. All right, let's get Austin on the line right quick. Yo, what's going on? Is this Austin?
Yes, it is.
What's up, man? I thought that I had saved your number. I'm going to write it down again because you didn't change your number, did you?
No.
Okay. I'm going to save it again because I could have swore I saved it in my phone here.
So good. It happens.
What's going on? How you feeling about the game tomorrow?
I'm pretty confident. I think that seeing the fact that how we played FSU, played Louisville, keep playing like that, play a decent bowl game, win a trophy. Good year. Well, good way to close the year.
So you're feeling a 4-game win streak coming on.
I do.
Okay.
I think Duke pretty much fell off a cliff. I think after really beating Virginia Tech how they did and how Virginia Tech played us, and then, I think that Duke kind of just fell off.
So what are you thinking, though? Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was going to say, how are you feeling? Because I've been asking everybody in the chat. How are you feeling about playing at Marlins Park? Do you like playing in a baseball field? Do you think it's cool? What do you think?
It's all right. I mean, I honestly don't care about it as long as we get the dub.
Gotcha. That's fair. That's actually, I guess, a good way to look at it. No matter where we line up and play, as long as we win. That's a good point.
Yeah, I'm simple as it comes. I don't really care where we play as long as we get the dub.
That's fair. So are you willing to, and we can talk about some other things as well. Are you willing to give a score prediction on this game?
Honestly, I think it's going to be like how we played Louisville. The offense goes off. And if you think about that Louisville game, I looked at the highlights, even though I watched the game itself. Miami, the one thing that we struggled most of the year was third down conversions, and we did really, really good on those third down conversions. We keep that up, that the sky's the limit.
Yeah, and you bring up a good point. I think that's actually something that I'd said in my preview video was I saw this game.
I watch all your videos.
There you go. Perfect. Yep. I feel like kind of the same thing. This could be similar to the Louisville game, except FIU doesn't have the offense that Louisville had, so they're going to put up less points. So that's where I kind of got my 45-6.
The one thing that we cannot do is how we played Florida and North Carolina, all the losses that we have. Do not beat yourselves.
And I feel like we've improved in that area, though, as the year has went on.
And I agree. I like how we've been playing the last couple weeks. Just keep going on that, building on that. And seeing the fact that a lot of these, seeing the fact that we just stole a commit recruit that was committed to Alabama, of all teams, Alabama. That's saying something.
That's a good sign. It's a good sign. I love it whenever Manny Diaz tweets out the new Miami flag waving in the wind, and then it just has like a couple of hashtags on it.
I saw that on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That gets me pumped and excited.
Exactly. I actually follow you on Instagram, believe it or not.
Not a whole lot of people do. If you guys want to listen, one of the last videos I posted was me eating a Popeye's chicken sandwich. So if you're looking for that kind of content, all right, you're missing out. The social media stuff is right up here above my head. _Coach Coop and at the Coach Coop. I'm just saying, I need to be better about posting on there all the time.
You really do.
Yeah, I need to post more of just my daily life in general, just for the heck of it.
I mean, you shouldn't have to put everything on social media, but when it comes to sports, that's all good.
Yeah. So this is okay. This is gonna sound really dumb, and it's gonna sound like I've not been listening. Did I ask you for your score prediction?
Yes.
I
said it was going to be similar to the Louisville game.
Oh, that's what it is. We didn't get exact numbers.
The only thing is they wouldn't be putting up as much. The other team won't be putting up as much points. I think, honestly, they might get lucky on a touchdown. Other than that, if they score 6 points, cool. That we completely did our job. But even if we score on offense, how we have been the last couple games, mostly the Louisville game. I don't want us to give up nearly 400 yards like we did the last game. That can't happen.
Right. So are you willing to give some exact numbers here? That's what I'm looking for. You don't have to.
I'm going to say Miami 42. FIU, I say maybe 10-14. If they're lucky.
10-14.
If not, maybe 7 to 10 points.
Okay.
But I say 14 being generous.
Was it spicy or regular? Oh, it was regular, Brandon. I ain't about that spicy life. Is that right, Austin? I like it 42 to 10, 42 to 14-ish, somewhere around in there. So similar. Most people are hovering around the same. High
Yeah,
30s,
I just
mid
don't.
40s.
Oh, I just don't think they're that good of a team, honestly.
No, I mean again, they don't match up. It's a
I mean, I
different
actually
level of talent.
believe it or not, I actually was watching yesterday. I was at believe it or not, I was at McDonald's with my friend Danny. He's sad to say, an Ohio State fan, so me and him have disagreements on that.
Oh boy.
Anywho, we were they were playing on the TV. They were playing the Georgia Tech NC State game or whatever, or whoever they played, and at one point Virginia Tech was 14 to nothing. So, a Georgia Tech team that beat us, they're building some momentum going down there. I don't think that it's going to really affect, it's not, I mean, there's still ways to go. But anyway,
Right.
back to Miami.
Okay.
It just shows that anybody can win on any given night. And then, I kind of got into a mix with some of these Ohio State fans in the chat, and they're talking, oh, Miami won't make the Orange Bowl, this and that. We don't know that. We don't know what will happen. It's like saying, I actually predicted Miami to go 12-0 this year. We should have beaten Florida. We should have beaten North Carolina. We should have beat Virginia Tech, and we should have beat Georgia Tech. We should be flawless right now.
Yeah.
But we're a young team.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Exactly. We're a young team, and we're just building on it. Just keep building on how we are. Let the offensive line continue to grow. Let the receivers do what they do. The one thing I want to see, honestly, is what Dan Enos was talking about. I think some plays and I'm gonna bring an NFL way. How can I say this? How they certain teams, they do certain like trick plays.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw, believe it or not, last week the Patriots played the Eagles, and Julian Edelman threw a touchdown pass to Philip Dorsett, who, believe it or not, is a former Hurricane.
Yep. Dorsett.
Yep. He actually, I want to see some plays like that, but honestly, I think you should throw Tate in some of these plays. See what he can do. He's been quiet.
Well, they've said that, I know a lot of people don't want to talk about Martell, but the last interview I saw with Enos from literally a week ago was that they do still have packages for Martell.
That's what he's saying.
And
that's why I brought that up.
Martell is 100% a quarterback. He's not taking any more reps, snaps at the wide receiver position.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He wants to be a quarterback, and that's where he wants his future to be if he does move forward, professionally as his career in football would be at the quarterback position. So, yes, he does have.
On top,
go ahead.
I think, and the question is, and there are people talking about N'Kosi Perry transferring. Honestly, I don't know where he's really going to go.
For N'Kosi Perry?
I don't know what team. Yeah, there talks of him transferring. I don't know where that's going to go.
I mean, I know this alone doesn't mean someone's staying, but I mean, I don't know. The dude has the U tatted on his forearm. That alone doesn't mean he's going to stay at Miami. But I don't know. Do y'all think that Perry would leave? What do you guys think?
Honestly,
I know we're getting off topic a little bit.
I don't think he has anywhere to go. Maybe a team that needs a running quarterback, because he's more of a runner than he is a passer.
I mean, somewhere you do have to draw a line when I say, oh, the dude's got the U tatted on his forearm, and then also if he only gets to play backup for the rest of his career in college, where does that leave his future if he wants to try to go to the NFL?
Exactly.
Right? So, I mean, I'm just saying, you got to think outside. Miami fans who get mad about this, you got to think outside the box for just a second. So, if your livelihood depended on it, your career, your future job, what do you do in that city? You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. And so, real quick, someone was asking if I'm going to have links. Yes. Gary, I will have links. Just show up for the live hangout tomorrow. and I will have
Well,
links.
I mean, I always check into your live hangout. I think your videos are lit, to be honest.
I'm crazy. I'm absolutely insane. But you guys know that before you hit the
No
subscribe button.
no one is sane, really.
It's too late. You're stuck with me now. Not really. You could
Hey,
unsubscribe if you wanted to.
Once you're a Canes fan, you're always a Canes fan. Like I said, like I said in my last call that I called you, I think a couple weeks ago.
This is what it takes
I've been a Canes fan forever.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
And I grew up
Coop.
with a Florida fan and a Florida State fan, so it's a mismatch of mixed emotions.
Yeah. There ain't no way I could ever cheer for another team.
Exactly.
Ain't no way.
And
It couldn't
I'm
happen.
the same way. Seeing the fact
But-
you're from Tennessee, I'm surprised you're not a Tennessee fan.
Oh, gosh. Sorry. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Hold on. No. No Tennessee for me. That's the wrong shade of orange.
Right?
But all right, Austin. I appreciate you calling in, man, and giving the score prediction, putting yourself out there and throwing a number out. And thank you for calling in. And I'll get your number saved so that way I've got it in there.
All right. And can I say one more thing real quick?
Yeah.
And for all the people that are in the chat that question, because I saw the comments the last time that I called in, and somebody's were like, oh, turn this guy off. You don't know what he's talking about, or, just because I don't remember names don't mean nothing. Like I said, I've been a Canes fan my whole life, and I'm never going to change.
Hey, don't let it worry you. What I tell people
I
is
don't care what people think about me. I just had to put that out there. I don't care what people think about me.
No, you can get that off your chest. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because what I say is everyone, this also applies to callers just the same as it does to Miami YouTube creators or other college football creators. Again, everyone brings something different to the table. So as you said, for instance, if someone struggles with remembering names, well, it's to me, that's not a big deal. Maybe, again, if you're just not good at remembering names, then whatever. It ain't a big deal. Everyone has their stuff that they're good at.
Miami names. I focus on Miami player names. That's all I focus on.
I got you. Yeah, no problem. I know exactly what you're saying, man. You're good.
Yep. All right, Coop. I'll let you go.
All right. Appreciate you calling in, man. I'll see you tomorrow during the game.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. Thanks.
All right, bye.
Yeah, like I said, guys, again, everyone has their what they're good at, and some people are better at some things than others, Let me look through some of the chat, though, because I missed a couple of things. Coop! Eric Birch, thank you for the 2, man. How you doing? Let's see, who else we got? Cool dude, you want to call in and give an FIU point of view? Again, you don't have to, but you are the only FIU fan here, if I'm not mistaken. You do not have to. Coach Coop, you're awesome, crazy funny. Thank you, Cobra. Katie tagged Coach Coop but didn't say anything. I'm not 100% sure. It's someone's birthday, too. Whose birthday is it? 9-year-old. Whose birthday is it? We got a birthday in the building. Russell, that's crazy. Did you really drive by Popeyes while I was eating my chicken sandwich? Is that true? And will I cover Miami Hurricanes basketball? Short answer to that is probably not. I do support all Miami sports. However, I can't bring that same passion and energy to basketball content as I can football content. I tried it for like 2 weeks and I just wasn't feeling it, And my idea is to entertain you guys, to bring you content that you enjoy, helps you kind of forget about your day. You just have fun and talk about Miami football. So basketball is probably not for me, right? I do watch the games. I do support it. However, I probably won't cover it. Don't quote me on that because anything can happen. But I'm thinking I'm sticking with football. That's what I'm passionate about, Coop, who is your pro team? You don't want me to answer that, VT. You don't want me to answer that. 7th Floor Kane, happy early birthday, man. Happy early birthday, man. Appreciate it, Tyler. So who am I missing? Who am I missing about somebody's birthday, though? I know that ain't about football, but I missed it somewhere. Butch Davis is a better coach than Manny if you're in a time machine. Yeah. Y'all know. Oh, your son is 9. He wanted to call in. What would his phone number be? And we'll end on that. Y'all want me to tell you who my NFL team is? If I get enough people that say yes, I'll answer it. How many people are left in the chat? Well, I don't know. It froze up. I don't know what we're at. How many people do I need to get to say yes for me to tell you who my NFL team is? Can I show your latest tweet? I sure can. How many people do we have in here? Oh, y'all want to know my NFL team. How many people do we got? 90 people. If 25 people say yes in the chat right now, I'll tell you what NFL team I root for. 25 people. Oh, 247 Cades. Is this the one you want me to show? Y'all go follow this man on Twitter. Listen, his profile picture is literally a goat. Wearing a crown, wearing the 305 turnover chain. I mean, come on. Come on, how can you not? It's at 247_Canes. I'm telling my kids this is Manny Diaz. This is that little meme that's going around, isn't it? I'm telling my kids this is blank. That's what everybody's doing, right? With all these memes. Go follow this man. He follows me. I follow him. If I follow him, you should follow him too. He's at 82. 82. How many could we get him to? At 247_Canes. Here, I'll link it. Fine, I'll link it. Fine, peer pressure me 24/7 Canes. I'm flipping linking it. The peer pressure got to me. Y'all want to know the team that I root for? Fine. Okay. All right. We got enough. We got enough. I'm going to tell you my team, but don't listen. Don't hate me, all right? Y'all got to... I want to see raw reaction. We're about to wrap it up. I will let... Jonathan Flagg, what's up, man? I will let the kid call in that it was his birthday. I just need someone to spam and tell me his area code. Someone spam and tell me his area code. I'm going to show you who my NFL team is, but I need a reaction from you. Raw reaction as soon as I show you. All right? I'm going to set it as my... or actually, here, I'll just pull it up. Come on, load it. Load it. Here we go. All right. Raw reaction. Raw reaction. This, I swear, this is it. This is it. And somebody spam me that area code. Here we go. Here we go. Raw reaction. I'm just going to sit back. That's my NFL team. Dak Prescott and Zeke. Come on, man. Come on, man. What do y'all think? Raw reaction. Raw reaction. This ain't a joke. This ain't a flipping joke. You think I'm playing? Throwing barfing emojis? Trash cans? Where the Cowboys fans at? America's team? What? Y'all throwing up? Nah, you guys are trolling me. You guys are trolling me right now. That's America's team. 954. Is that the number for the kid that wanted to call in? Let me get him in here and then we're going to wrap it up. Hurricane Monroe. Bergie says thumbs down. No way. Cowboys. I toured the Cowboy Stadium when I was younger, and it just kind of stuck with me. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It just, and I can't just flip-flop. I can't all of a sudden change, right? Can you just change teams? I don't think that's possible. What's going on? Who we got on the line?
Hello, hi. My name is Christian.
Christian, what's up, man?
Not much, not much. Listen, so I had a couple questions for you.
All right.
All right. Well, first score prediction, I'm gonna say Miami's gonna blow out FIU. I'm gonna say 34-0.
Okay. So a
Um,
big goose egg for FIU. I like that.
and I mean, Butch Davis is a good coach, but they're nowhere near the Miami level. Like, not even close.
That's the thing. People think that I'm throwing shade at Butch Davis. It's not that. It's just that when you match these two teams up, it's the level of talent. It's not the same level. Again, I'm not saying that he's not a good coach, but
Exactly. Oh no, for sure, for sure. But you know what? I mean, even though they don't have the level, you never know. That's the thing.
yeah, I
Remember
mean,
when Georgia Southern beat Florida?
it can happen.
It can happen at any time. So what I'm saying is that we need to play our best at all times. So, but yeah, no, no. Okay, so question number one. Um, so I have a friend of mine. Don't quote me on this, but I have a good friend of mine. It's just a rumor that actually knows um, Justin Flo's little brother,
Okay.
and he's from what I've heard is that it's between right now it's between Miami and Clemson, and right now because he likes the system that Manny Diaz is running, he's all Miami right now.
I mean, see, the thing is that could very well be true. I'm not a big rumor person. I look more for the facts, but I could
Yeah,
see that being a thing though. I mean, I could, 100%.
yeah. I
And
mean,
hopefully the rumor is true. I mean,
well, for sure.
I think most fans, whether they believe that it will happen or not, would like having Justin Flo on the squad, right?
Oh no, for sure. And he'd be a starter day one.
Yeah.
But okay, so question two. Um, who do you see? Which Miami players do you see getting drafted?
Ooh. I
And
mean,
where?
I could dive into that, but I probably won't go too deep into it just because I we could literally do kind of a whole stream on just that. Plus, we're not
Yeah.
going to know specifically everyone who's going to declare for the draft. So it would be hard for me to say 100% for sure. I hate to kind of just give you a pass on it, but we can discuss it, but it would probably be a little bit, it'd still be another couple of weeks before I would really dive into that.
Okay. So I mean, I got Michael Pickney going in the third round, and Shy Quarterman going in the fourth or fifth round.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I definitely don't think that they're first or second round draft picks. No,
Oh
I
no,
agree with
no,
you on
no.
that.
Yeah, I mean they're awesome. Like they're great players, but it's very hard to get into the first round.
Yeah.
Nothing against them. And okay, I like what we did against Louisville. The only the only thing I would suggest is I think that Miami literally what they need to do is they need to start throwing little in routes to the wide receivers and to a lot of the slot receivers. The reason why I say that is because if you look at LSU and how they're dominating, if you look at all the teams that are dominating right now, how do they do it? Well, I mean, I think a lot of the reason is because they throw a lot of short passes to spread out the field.
That's fair. That's
You know,
true.
and then after you do that a couple of times, then throw a long pass to catch them off guard. And so, like, I mean, that's something that I definitely want to see a little bit more of. And I kind of do want to see, I hope we can see a little more of Silvera. And I want to see a little bit more of Jeremiah Payton.
All right.
Because, I mean, the kid has hands and the kid's going to be special. So, you know, I mean, why not let him play in a game like this?
Yeah, and I think that had been a big question mark over the last few weeks. I mean, especially, you know, those first few weeks of people questioning, you know, why not put some of the younger guys out there, because we feel like they had the talent to make an impact immediately, even though they didn't have a lot of college level experience. But I mean, it's one of those things. There could be some solid reasoning behind why they haven't. I mean, I don't get to attend, you know, the practices day in and day out, so I only get to see clips and highlights from these guys. So we'll see. But I do think, yeah, I do think he is a good football player, though, just based on tape that I've seen on him. I feel like he can bring, he can have an impact immediately when he does get to play, when the snaps come, when it's time. If that makes sense.
Sure. No, I mean, and Coop, I'm gonna throw a little hatred towards you when it comes to the Cowgirls.
What? Go ahead.
I mean, I'm a Saints fan.
Oh.
But,
I see. The Miami boy says, I see what we got here. So, go ahead.
I'm a Saints fan, and I'm gonna tell you this much: Cowboys have an okay team, but they're not gonna beat the Patriots. I'm sorry to tell you that.
I was literally about to ask you, what do you think about the game on Sunday?
They're gonna get blown.
I know we don't talk NFL, guys, but I'm just gonna say one thing. I think the Cowboys are gonna whoop the Patriots' booty on Sunday. I think everyone's gonna be surprised. I'm just saying.
I mean, you better be wrong because I have a $300 bet going on right now.
Ooh, that's tough. All right, man. I appreciate you calling in. I'm actually about to wrap the stream up. I got to cut it off at about 2 hours. So, I appreciate you calling in, man. What was your name one more time?
My my name on YouTube is the K&J Squad.
K&J Squad.
But yes, sir. I'm originally from Utah. I'm a new subscriber.
Okay, sounds good. I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir. You'll be hearing a little bit more of me.
All right, sounds good. Looking forward to it, man.
All right, have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, and that's something, hopefully you guys know, it's not that I'm trying to avoid the draft question. It's just, that's a whole nother, kind of like with the recruiting. Obviously, we get off topic here and there. I mean, I was talking about the Cowboys earlier. But you can get into a whole nother rabbit hole that could be, you know, we could literally dedicate a stream or a video to talking about where these guys could potentially go in the draft and whatnot. And then again, I do still need some information about who all is actually going to declare for the draft, you know? So I feel like it's not quite time for me to dive in and talk about that yet, at least not on this stream, the night before Miami versus FIU stream. The only other person I want to give an opportunity is Cool Dude. Ben, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Your dog is a family member. So I know that's tough to go through, man. And I'm glad that we can make your night feel a little bit better, though, by hanging out with some Canes fam. But I saw people questioning if Cool Dude was an FIU fan. How are we in the top 10 if we suck? Wait, what do you mean top 10 for FIU? Wait a minute. I'm confused. I thought you were an FIU fan. Are you a Florida fan? Wait, I'm totally lost here. Like, I am not on the same page, apparently. I could have swore that Cool Dude was an FIU fan. Like, 20 minutes ago. Hopefully no one declares early. Right. I know, Bergie. I'm on, man, we're in the same boat with that. I'd love for these guys to stay that are juniors. Cool Dude. I need a FIU or a UF. I was excited because I thought we had an FIU fan in the stream, but apparently not. Apparently they don't exist. UM100, FIU 3. No, not a yeah. No. I need an FIU or a UF. We need to confirm this before tomorrow's live hangout for the game. This is important stuff. I said I don't call people out, but I just need to confirm this. Coop, some people like more than one team. How? How could you be what? So FIU or UF? Which one are you a fan of so we can confirm for tomorrow? We need to know this. Oh, he's a Florida fan.
This is what it takes.
There were no FIU fans there.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Got a text on my phone, bandwagon fan alert.
Thank you, Austin, for the $1.99, man. Appreciate it. All right, he's a UF fan. There were no FIU fans, apparently. Wow. What's my title even say? Do FIU fans exist with 2 question marks? Coop, why are you always on here whining when Miami loses? Do what? I'm always here, win or lose. You're right. I sure am. I'm here, win or lose. We lose, I'm going to vent. We win, I'm going to party. It's going to be one of the two. I'm here, win or loss. Right? I don't see any FIU fans. All right, well, that's a shame. I was hoping we would have an FIU fan call in. He gets mad. Exactly. All right, I see the UF. I see it. We ride to the end. Coach Coop, you're the GOAT if you read this. Appreciate it, Miami Hurricanes. How did you snagged Miami Hurricanes name? All right, so I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Again, my final score prediction, 45-6. I apologize if this stream was a little bit all over the place. I wasn't as prepared as I normally am. But we still got to talk about the game the night before, right? Miami versus FIU. We've done this for the past 3 years, and we're going to continue to do it, whether I'm prepared for it or not. There might be one day where I come on here and we go live from my phone and I'm in my car somewhere. I don't know. There ain't no telling. But we're always going to do it. Always. Again, quick reminder, if you need links for the game, just show up for the stream tomorrow during the live hangout. I'll have links down in the description. There will be 3 or 4 different options. Make sure you try all of them. How many sacks will Gregory Rousseau have tomorrow? I'm thinking he gets 3 or 4 tomorrow. I'm thinking he gets 3 or 4. That's my realistic guess. Obviously, I want to be like, yeah, 10 sacks, but 3 or 4. 3 or 4. I guess we got trolled by Cool Dude. I guess he successfully trolled us because we all thought he was an FIU fan, and he was actually a Florida fan in disguise. He got us. He got us. What can I say? So catch me tomorrow for the live hangout, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you to Uncle Lou for the top donation on the night. I know that sounds crazy, right? Uncle Lou, thank you for the support with the 15 dono. Thank you to Austin, Hurricane Logan, Sam Williams, Jackson Porter, 567 Florida fan, Bergie, Utah Kane. Appreciate the love tonight, guys. And we got 2 new Canes fam members. Oh, and Sam Williams. Don't let me forget Sam Williams. DJ and John Bird, new Canes fam members. So, one last thing as we're leaving out, I want you to do 2 things. Leave a score prediction, and I want you to practice Miami scoring a touchdown tomorrow. So, Canes fan members, I need to see referee touchdown and the Hurricane siren and score predictions. Let's see them. Let's see them. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the love you guys show me. 2 more regular season games. Go Canes. Get pumped, man. Be hyped for tomorrow. Come into the stream pumped and hyped up. All right? I ain't playing. I need to see the hype level on something else tomorrow night. All right, let's beat the brakes off of FIU. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Go Canes, baby.